Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here, and so we've got a list of 9 properties. This is a nice sort of 5 to 10 a day list, good flow, and there's some actually really good listings. The first one up I think is a really great, very strong deal on Baverstock. It's at $324,900, and you have about an extra 10 feet in the back, which can really come in handy. You can see how deep this interlock is, and then on top of that, you still have pretty decent space here. And so inside you've got your dining family. It's 1235 square feet. The kitchen looks pretty good. You've got this small room in the front, which they've used as a hobby room. It's okay to have a crib in there, but I wouldn't want to have a kid probably older than 6 or 7. It's just not that big. And they've even upgraded the floors upstairs. So this is really good. The model below this one, 100 square feet smaller, normally sells in this range. So these guys are going to do really well. There's even a chance that they might even go over asking. Definitely jump all over it. And if you want to see anything in the list, just let us know. Just give us a call, send us an email. Now, second one is 320 Black. It is $364,900. And you've got a pretty decent floor plan. What I find with this one is they put the fireplace in, and so because it's a townhome, you can't push it into the wall, so it ends up sticking into the home. And this room is not that wide, okay? So that's the hard part about this room is sometimes people without the fireplace find it a little bit narrow. And then so your front entrance is where the photographer's standing, and then you go right through, and you've got your kitchen with the eat-in. About 1715 square feet. And I'm going to talk about which model it is in just a second. And so there's your kitchen. And they bought some nice flowers. They've clearly done a good job staging the home. The bedrooms upstairs are actually a nice size. And then you've got a builder-done finished basement. And it's a nice comfy area there too. So $364,900. The only thing is it backs onto Thompson. So you're going to have a busy road behind you. So your backyard might be a little bit noisier than what some people would like. August possession, and that's right, folks, it's called the Charlton model.
It's not unusual to be loved. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone, but when I see you hanging about with anyone, it's not unusual to see me cry. I wanna die. It's not unusual to go out at any time, but when I see you out and about, it's such a crime. If you should ever want to be loved by anyone, it's not unusual.
Okay, so we're back. 733 Thompson is $365 Lake Point model, kind of between 1350, 1400 square feet. You've got one big room, and it is big enough to do a small dining room, but most people just have it as one open area where you've got a TV plus some couches. There's your kitchen there. Backyard standard, then you have the stairs going up, and you can see the front door here. There's a powder room just off to the side. So upstairs rooms are okay sized. There's one smaller one. That one there has an angled corner, so it could be a little tough to. Same as that one on Bryant. You really probably wouldn't want a kid that's too old in there, but it is good for a little nursery. It's good for a home office, and there's your front room there too. So $365. The thing about Thompson homes that I always tell people is that you're not on the busier road. There's a little bit of a cul-de-sac that comes off of the busy road. So kids can still play outside here, but it is noisy. And the other thing is that you can't park cars outside on the curb. It's considered a fire hazard. So your guests oftentimes have to like park on one of the side streets and then walk all the way around to your house. So that can be kind of inconvenient. $365 though, I mean, compared to what else is sold on the street, I think in a very fair range. We've got one on McKay here, 405. It is a Moorside corner, and so it's 1570 square feet. A lot of really good competition in the 370, 380 zone for this one. So there was one big one at 415 on McKay that sold with a finished basement. That's probably what these guys are basing the price on. I just see better value with some of the other models that have been listed. And there is a video attached to the listing. If you click the virtual tour, I'm warning you, it has horrible music. So, I mean, you can check out the house, but I mean, the music, you may want to turn your speakers off. McNeil, 424.9, nice street. And it looks like a huge front yard. It looks like you've got 2-car parking. Home itself is a Baker model. I think it's around 1,300 square feet. You've got your kitchen with an eat-in. It's just a big open room. And then you have one open room on the front of the house. And then in the basement, you've got almost the same floor plan underneath as you've got that long room that they've used to finish as a bit of a home theater. And that's all the pictures for the home. 420. This almost looks like a Google Street Map view. Like it just, I don't know, it's kind of bizarre. 424.9. They might get it. Honestly, there's not a lot for sale right now, and I think that finished basement has certainly helped their cause. Kelman Court is a Quincy corner model, and I've talked about how the best picture for this model is the one that's actually over to the front. For some reason, everybody wants to do this shot, but I think the double car garage, making it plainly obvious that it's a double car garage, is a very good thing. Kelman's a nice quiet street. If you don't live on Kelman, really nobody goes on it. There's your kitchen there. Upgraded countertops. It's very nice. There's your front living dining right there, which they're using as an office. And the only thing about this one is normally they come in a 4-bedroom. These guys are only 3, so sometimes people want that 4th bedroom for the price they're paying. I do think it's very nice. I do think that there's a home even last year that sold up in the 5s, and it was a 3-bedroom that was quite nice. So they might have a chance. I think we're starting to see these ones more normally are starting to hit close to 5. Now, Scott Boulevard is 634.9. It's a Chester model. It's quite nice inside. I think it's around 2,400 square feet. A lot of little details that they've really attended to. So there's, I guess, what you consider your dining room. And then you've got a family room just a few stairs up. This is above the garage. And then you can see it's open to the bedroom. So the problem with this room is that if you're watching a movie too loud, the people in the bedrooms are going to notice it. All the light fixtures, everything has been done in this home. It's actually very well decorated. And the only thing I don't like about this home is that where the photographer's standing is the family room, and I find that it's not very big. It's a tight room, and I was hoping, whenever I see this home, I kind of hope that somebody would push this a little further in, that you'd open up that space a little bit more because it feels unbalanced. And the room sizes upstairs to me feel a little bit small. These are all just personal preference things. For a home this size, I would expect it to be a bit less than 634.9, but we also know that homes that are move-in ready, homes that are dressed to impress, tend to command a premium too. So that's something to think about. Ramshaw Crescent, I was real surprised to see this one because it's a bank sale, still is, is. They had it sold. They had it, I mean, it was already done, it was wrapped up, and then a couple months later we see it for sale again. So something must have happened. And I don't know what happened, but maybe the buyer's financing fell apart. Who knows? But it's at $635, same price as it was before. It sold pretty quick when it was at this price. One of the better values, I think, in the entire price range. I mean, we're talking about a home that's 3,700 square feet with a finished basement. Albeit it needs a bit of work, but still, you just can't find a home that huge on a pretty good street for that kind of money. You just don't see it. So even if you had a bit of work to do, that's not cheap to put in a finished basement. I don't know about the finishing quality. There's a hot tub in the back. The bank will not warrant anything. They just say, hey, look, dude, it's all up to you. It's as is. And the other thing is that if the owner comes up with the money, which I think at this point is probably not going to happen, if they come up with the money the day before closing, the bank puts a clause in to say, hey guys, we can take the home back and we have to give it back to the owner. So if you've sold your home thinking you're going to move here, just know that it's never 100% certain it's going to close. If money comes back, it's the homeowners again. Okay, so $635 is the price. Excellent value. It's just a different animal. It's something that's not brand new. It's probably getting close to 10 years old. And I have a feeling it needs a bit of work. So Inglis, 1.085, triple car garage, I think 1.68 acres. Really nice home. I've never seen this where the kitchen table is almost the same material as the rest of the countertops, but it's well done inside. There's good principal rooms, lots of windows, and a finished basement too. So these guys appear to be in the zone. You've got a pool here. You've got some really nice rocks that I guess have been brought in. The price looks really good on it compared to what else is sold. That finished basement always helps, and it's not in a weird location. It backs onto conservation land, so there's a pretty good amount of privacy on this one. I think it's a good listing, and it's priced well. To me, it seems like it's priced almost last year's prices. That's the list for today. That's it. 9 listings. Have a great day, and come to the buyer class. If you have an opening on Saturday, it would be an excellent investment of your time. Just sign up over there. See you tomorrow.